Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me. Come on.
Fucking get up! Please stop! Please don't.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
"7 years. It took 7 years for me to finally feel disappointed. I now know what my dad feels like. Tell me why The Last of Us Part 2 ends the way it does. Go ahead. I want 134,000 reasons why The Last of Us ends the way it does. Besides the fact that the developers thought they could make something better, but they never did. Let me tell you what the thought process, or at least what I think the thought process for the developers were. Hey, we added so many cool shit to the game that it's gonna be better than the first one. Wrong. That's it. Wrong. You're wrong. You're for sure wrong. I played the entirety of The Last of Us Part 2 on my Twitch channel. You should check it out in the description. We hate on everything. Whatever you hate, we hate it too. I waited 7 years. After I beat the first game, I was so in love with Joel and Ellie and the relationship that they developed and everything. So much so that I was ready to die for Ellie. Look, Joel is not my dad. I want him to be my daddy, but that's besides the point. He's not my dad. Joel is a character that needed to die. I know. I am in a lot of the minority here, especially in the Last of Us Part 2 community. Well, yeah, some people just played Part 2. They didn't really care about Part 1. But I am in the minority when I tell you this. Joel needed to die. It was necessary for Ellie to flourish and become the next thing. But Jesus fucking Christ, why did you have to do it like this? Why? That's like the worst fucking way to do it. And I mean, I can understand if you were to say, oh, Ellie didn't want to be just like Joel. They had a conversation before they died where Joel said that he would literally shoot up the hospital again just for Ellie. And Ellie doesn't want that because Ellie is a better person. Pfft, no one gives a fuck. Ellie, by the way, Ellie fucking killed a shit ton of people. Murdered, literally fucking in cold blood, literally interrogated the shit out of someone as they were dying and turning from breathing in spores. And she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. Like, fucking, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm Ellie, bitch. I don't fucking give me answers. Let me pick up this pipe and beat the shit out of you with it. Give me answers. I want answers. And she did all that, and we all thought, holy shit, Ellie's gonna fucking murder Abby. Oh my fucking god, Ellie is gonna absolutely demolish Abby. No, she just lets her go. Just lets her go. Why? Why? Since when? At any point, I've written in my notes so many things that I've found out as I replayed through the game on my Twitch, which the link is in the description. I've noticed so many things, even a conversation with Ellie and Dina, where Ellie says that she's not really after revenge, she's after justice. What? What justice? Where? Where is justice? None of this shit makes any sense. And I've seen countless of videos saying, oh, well, if you didn't like the ending, you didn't understand the emotional toll that was taken on Ellie, okay? She lost a father figure, and she never had a dad, so she doesn't really understand the emotional connection between a daughter and a dad. But Joel, not only did he go above and beyond for Ellie, but also disbanded an entire organization. My man Joel killed so many Fireflies. Not only that, but he also killed the leader of the Firefly. The one that fucking brought him Ellie. And his reasoning was, if I don't kill you now, you will be coming after my poor, sweet Ellie. My guy got rid of an entire organization. Okay, I want you all to be aware of what I'm saying here. Joel, the guy we played in the first game, the guy we very much love. In the second game, we learned that the entirety of the Fireflies broken up, completely destroyed by one man to save one girl who could have saved millions. I understand if Ellie wants to die. Actually, I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I just lied. Ha! Joke's on you. How do you feel about that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you. I know a lot of people lied to you in your life, and I'm really sorry that I did that to you. But the game ending just doesn't make sense at all. And by the way, how is the enemy Abby when she was a necessity? Abby was for sure a necessity. We needed someone like Abby. She got rid of Joel. Great. And she's buff as fuck. She can manhandle me anytime, dude. I'm not even joking. If the person who modeled for Abby can fucking come around and beat the shit out of me, I'll take it. Thank you. God, what is wrong with me and beautiful women who can beat me up? Jesus. I love the massive amount of detail that they added to The Last of Us. And the music is still amazing. Everything about the game is great. The one thing that I absolutely 100% for sure hated was the ending. And for the same vein, Joel needed to die, so did Abby. Abby needed to die as well. If we had reached the very ending of the game and Abby was on that pole and she was dead, that would have been a far better ending than what we gotten. If she had reached that pole, alright, I want you to imagine this with me. You're Ellie, you reach that pole, you look up and you see Abby dead, gutted, absolutely done for, right? You scream out in pain, no, you bastard, this bitch should have been mine, right? Boom, cuts there. That's it, that's the ending. Doesn't that leave you with more questions? Like, holy shit, what now? What's gonna happen to Ellie? What's going on? Wouldn't that have been a better ending? And by the way, why did Abby get so much character development and the time frame that she had? So much character development. Ellie, the fucking boring ass bitch, sorry, I love her, but Jesus Christ, boring as fuck. She left Jackson, chased after Abby for about 3 days or so, I don't know. And then after 6 months, she fucking had a farm. It's granted, it's still close to Jackson, but she had her own farm, whatever. She left, she came back, she fucking left again to chase after Abby, fucking let her go, and then she went back to the farm and to Jackson. You boring ass bitch. Sorry, Ellie, I love you, but Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? Abby was on the way. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my old fucking habit. I'm gonna be a Firefly. I'm gonna help out people. I'm gonna be a nice ass person again. Nope. Ellie? Nah. I'm just gonna go back to my hometown. I mean, granted, she has a wife there and a child to raise. But she just let go of a mountain that she tried to climb many times. And then she just lets her go. I know what the developers were trying to go for, but I'm sorry, I'm terribly sorry. You delivered on everything except one thing, which is a satisfying ending. You failed at that. Now, who the fuck am I to critique these people? Well, I'm a very logical person. Haha. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and check out the description for my Twitch channel. Come there. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. And the person who modeled for Abby, if you're seeing this by any chance, please, I know so many like submissive positions, not like submissive positions, but like submissive positions like you can make me submit like MMA type, UFC type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Of course you do. All right. Fucking, I'm leaving. I'm gone.